What's up, y'all? We got a freaking live, impromptu live. Hit the thumbs up on that thing so the algorithms can match whenever people get on there and see it for the laters. Yeah, man. This is crazy, man. They called the cops on our guy. We're live, man. I'm over here trying to get ready. All right, yeah.
Yeah, shout out John the introvert. We just got out of
June introvert.
June the introvert. My bad.
No, you good.
We literally just got out of the June the introvert interview, and during it, I got
We gotta, yeah. TT hit us. Go ahead, catch your breath for a second.
TT Naughty hit us in the Facebook DM. I guess something's going on with his IG. They be always what do you call it when they report you?
Yeah, they get their account taken down.
Yeah, they always be getting his account taken down. So he hit us on Facebook with some information, man. And we just gotta say that we're not doing this to start any drama or any beefs or anything like that. We're just getting people's stories out there. This is not nobody's trying to physically do no harm to anybody out here. So if you're watching and you're consuming our content, that's not our goal whatsoever. This is just it's part of Jess's job is to get people story out there. And if somebody had did something wrong to them in the past, they're gonna talk about it. Doesn't mean that it's still drama today or they want beef or whatever.
And to piggyback on that, just real quick, it really really spawned from when R.I.P. True. When True was alive, we did the verses. That came out with TT Unati. Then a lot of people wanted to talk their piece. One person sees it, then a lot of other people want to say their stuff. So a lot of the other stuff that come up with the drama and whatnot, like he said, we're really not trying to do it, but that was part of True's brand. True was keeping it real. True, hence the name True. So anyway, just kind of piggybacking off of that. It's kind of like how a lot of that stuff is also filtering in. So
yeah, so we're doing an interview. Let me support this thing, man. Shout out to all y'all tapping in. What's happening?
Our tried and trues in the chat.
Yeah, so we was doing an interview, and during the interview, TTE Naughty hit us on Facebook on the Messenger, Pop Boston Media. Shout out to our social media girl. And he basically said that the police ran down on him at his, while he was, working, doing his thing, you know what I mean? And they ran down on him, and they started questioning him about so-and-so. I'm guessing, I'm not, saying these names that he said these names, but this is what's, in the air. Misdemeanor, King Savage, P. Killer, of course, you know what I mean? The police were questioning him about this. Like, does he got issues with these people? And, of course, TTE Naughty is not trying to do no harm to none of these people. You know what I mean? He got freedom of speech, so he's going to tell his story. He's going to give his opinion on what he think about the scene, what he think about certain artists.
He's a real passionate guy too. You can, he's loud, so he can come off and scare. But you just got to go ahead though.
But that's what he does. You know what I mean? And if you're going to be an artist like in this industry, and you're going to put out a fake persona, then you're probably going to get challenged on that. Or if you're portraying a certain character, there's really people out here who are really, have in the past probably lived that life and lost a lot of friends, maybe did time, for just to have artists out here rapping about that stuff, but never really, truly did the time or did the crime.
We're not saying that to those specific artists. We're just saying in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Not creating no drama. Yeah.
So, that's just it. Like Jess said, in general. So our goal is to never try to put people against each other. It's just really we're having tough conversations. You know what I mean? And we always we invited King Savage to come by and talk his piece. But of course he denied it. I mean, we could have he sent us some crazy messages. We could have played him on air and did all that stuff, but we didn't. Because I know he was probably mad, once he saw the THO interview. But, we didn't do that. We didn't play none of that, show none of the screenshots or none of that stuff, and that probably would have left a bad taste in people's mouth. But I know he was, upset. But that, like even he said, the thing was, it happened in the past. It's over with. But old boy was just telling his story. And you can't, tell people to not talk. Like that's what they want people to do, is to not, be truthful, it seems like.
Well, yeah, and then like I've said, and I hate bringing this cat up just because we're not, like I said, I'm not trying to create drama. I'm not trying to use nobody's name like they don't say,
yeah.
But it gets to the point of, like he said, if you're portraying something, because I almost lost my train of thought. If you're portraying something and it's not you, I'm not saying that's him, but whoever these are, like any artist out here, just be you. Because it takes more to have to fake the funk, because then it's going to come to light, like OTMZ said.
Exactly.
So that's just the big thing. So like I said, we're not trying to create drama or nothing, but in this situation, he's been questioned, pulled up on him while he's trying to, put some work in, and not bad work, good work. Like I said, TT's a passionate guy. He's gonna be loud. It seems like he's gonna, pull up and beat somebody up to some people. But I know the type. I could tell. TT's a good dude.
He's a smart guy.
We
man.
talk off camera, and he says some stuff that's like, okay, it's some real shit. And it's like you said.
He's done some real time. So trust me, TDE Naughty is not trying to go back, to that place whatsoever. But if he speaks his truth and it hurts your feelings, it doesn't give you the right to go call the police on somebody,
Yeah,
like,
whoever
that's messed up. A dude
whoever did that,
trying to work and earn money for his family, and then y'all got the police running down on him like that. It'd have been so much easier just to even have a conversation with him.
And that's the thing. TT's really just trying to have a conversation. I'm sorry, Naughty. I call you TT just because I see. Naughty's just trying to have a conversation. A lot of it, like I could probably more than likely say Naughty will come up here, and if we just had a conversation between the two, Naughty ain't trying to beat him up. It'll be it'll be loud yelling. But at the end of the day, I mean, if people want to come and talk their piece, well, who am I to say, nah, you can't. I'm not going to let you talk or whatever the case may be. If they have a story, they have a story. And then he thought that I gassed him up a lot. I was like, dang. I was just saying, dang, King Savage. And then I see the paperwork. I'm just like, God dang, don't say it's true.
Yeah,
because I mean, I'm not saying this about JSO, but I'm like, please let me say that's Photoshop. It could be those things. It could just be like, damn, because you can doctor things. I'm not saying that. That's like legit ass paperwork. And I saw like you can't fake that one. But I mean, I'm not going to say the name of the artist, and I'm not going to say the name of the other artist that the other artist is talking about, but we got some juicy shit that we got the other day.
Exactly.
And I am not about to put this out.
Talk about that. I mean, don't talk about the artist, but look,
like, and he knows if he's watching, I rock with you, man. Like the one but damn, man, this one's going to cause I can't.
It's one of the premier A-list artists out here that they say, snitch and told.
Yeah,
and
there's paperwork.
They got paperwork.
There's paperwork on a premier artist out here.
A premier artist.
Now I don't know if something's gonna end up coming out. I don't want to be the one.
Yeah,
to put this
we're
one
not
out.
gonna. We was talking about this all night. And Jetta was like, sleep on it. We'll bring it back up. In the morning, and
because this one is like catastrophic.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We can easily call. We can call TTE Naughty and the other artists who DM'd us this information and have them sit down and talk about that. And the artist is ready to go in on the other artists, and that's a A-list premier artist, but we're not going to do that, And
on top of that, I can say this one. I'm not going to, y'all see who, but Naughty has, was it Jet Wells and Alexis Dahl coming to talk her piece about an artist that we interviewed. So we're gonna be some more into some.
See, and that's the thing.
They want to come and talk. Here's the thing, real quick, and I'll let you talk. If they see the person on the interview, and then if they know something about the person, you don't think that person's gonna get triggered? Because JSO just not recently, too long ago, got out. So it was probably in between. He even put that in the interview. Yeah. So he just got out. So he probably finally got to seeing it. You never know how whatever the case is. So he just saw King Savage. He got triggered. He's like, "Nah, F that. I got to talk my piece," especially when he saw the other stuff. So, I mean, but go ahead though.
Misdemeanor, because misdemeanor, I don't know if she's the one who called the police, but the police was questioning TTE Naughty about misdemeanor. So, we're doing an interview. What is it? Tomorrow, I think.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, we ain't gonna say exactly when the date is. But
no, we got an interview.
We got an interview.
It'll be out next week.
They're gonna be talking about a situation, a misdemeanor, I guess. Told on somebody else, maybe put them in jail. I don't know the whole story, but they clearly, something happened to their life that they had to take a step back or something. You'll see the interview, but misdemeanor, so I mean,
we're gonna have that one.
What are y'all gonna call the police on them too? And you know what I'm saying?
It's just freedom of speech. And I'm not gonna lie, he had a point off camera. We talked when I brought up the question for King Savage. It wasn't the best way for me to elaborate it. I was blown, and I was just trying to say it real quick. When I was like, "Yo, I heard you trying to expose blah blah blah." That didn't help. I'm not gonna lie. I'll take credit for that, but I still was letting him talk his piece, and then, like I said, that's the worst thing that I think I just did on there. But yeah, my guy TTE, sheesh, TTE Naughty.
Yeah, but
damn, man.
In closing, man, we is not trying to create no beefs. We are against violence. You know what I'm saying? We're two people who, anybody who's probably ever worked for P.A.M. has never been in a gang. Never shot anybody or lived that life. You know what I'm saying? So we're not advocating that whatsoever.
I've seen enough of that shit in my life, and he's seen enough of that shit in his life to even be like, I'm not. Yeah, why? What I look like doing that shit? No, I'm good.
Yeah, so we're a non-violence, and if you do out there doing harm to anybody, of course we're not gonna mess with you, whatsoever, or have you, nowhere near the platform. Which we got a lot of super dope things, coming up this year.
And we just recently lost somebody due to gun violence.
Exactly,
on dumb shit. So I mean, even if we didn't lose True, it would still hit home just because it's fucked up. But yo, I mean. Yeah,
this is really just entertainment. So a lot of it, I guess is true, but it's not, like get up here and have the conversation. Let's,
there's different
change
things.
The narrative.
Yeah, if you and that person want to get up on here and y'all can agree to not throw no damn bows. I'm not saying we'll do that every time, but if there's two people that want to have a conversation and squash a beef, we're about that. We're not trying to rally beef. Of course, if it's some good shit, like okay, this, they want to get their piece. And is it always good content? Yes, but we're not trying to thrive off of that. We're trying to shed spotlight on you guys. So
I mean, we've never, really, it just somehow, with THO interview, it just unhatched, a lot. And
well, the TTE Naughty, it was the verses. That's why I try to say. It initially started with, you probably were getting stuff ready, but it's like to the new viewers, and we'll in closing though. But originally started True with the verses. He was talking the real shit, like he said. He was, he was always, keeping it up on True, keeping it on Front Street. So, he bared it all. So shit. But yeah, like we said, interviews coming out. We're gonna continue to do the best for positivity. There's gonna be some drama here and there. I mean, that's just the business. People got two sides to two sides to each story. So. Anything you want to say to close this shit?
Don't call the police, man. Nobody's trying to do harm to nobody, man. Leave the police out of it. This is entertainment. If you've done some things in the past that you regret or whatever, it happens, man. People do stuff. They tell the police it. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
I just can't. I can't bring myself to calling the police. There's only few select things that I'll do that.
I know. So, I mean, shout out to TTE Naughty, man. He out here trying to feed his people.
And he is okay. TT's not in jail or nothing. Just to clear that up, they just pulled up on him when he's trying to put some work in, doing his music thing. And then,
He told him that he had the right, the freedom of speech, which he does. And he told him he had no intentions of doing harm to nobody. You know what I mean? He's just speaking his piece of what happened to him, and his experiences throughout the Austin hip-hop scene, man. That's it. So.
Yeah, that's it. So appreciate the people for watching. Hit that thumbs up on that like button for the algorithms so the people can see it for later. This is impromptu as hell. This is Jet with Dion. Hey, we about to be out this thing. I should have did that when you were walking. Yeah, we for real about to be out this thing though. But who? Oh yeah, CHHK interview tomorrow. College of Hip Hop Knowledge. Check that out at what 11, 12. One of those things. So